poem that is both for and about my dear friend Aaron Plowman, who lost his life when we were studying in England together. You wouldn't believe how much we miss you, man. This is called Love Letters. At exactly 4:30 a.m., on March 6th, 2014, we sat in an airport terminal together. And you told me you had a line that read, "I've been watching dead dogs on projector screens," but that you weren't quite sure what to do with it. And it's been 79 days since you fell to your death, but if these physics lectures have taught me anything, it's that time is relative. And honestly, it feels like a few days. I've been thinking about your line, and I'm not sure what to do with it either, so I put it at the beginning of a poem I never thought I'd write. This is for you. Now, I'm the one who's been watching dead dogs on projector screens, and I've been driving past churches at night wishing that I had a God to be angry with. But God only knows I get mad at the fact that there's a marble slab somewhere in California with your name on it. And God knows I hope it never rains there. I kept looking for your portrait framed in the threshold of a door, thinking that you were late because you slept through your alarm again. I thought about all the faces that you never meet and all the words that you never write and all the books that you never read, and I still can't fit it through my head that you're waiting for me in the past tense. So when we found out the world was not undone, the earth continued to revolve around the sun, holding its head in an angle of exactly 23.5 degrees, like a child who had slept through a thunderstorm the night before. Objects in a state of uniform motion continue in that state of uniform motion unless acted upon by an outside force. And I expected this to be the outside force that would bring it all to a screeching halt. But we insist, it seems, on living. So we pressed on. We were anxious lamplights burning against the curtains of night while new gravity kept us grounded, and we hung our heads at cafes and on curbsides, and all that we could say was that we weren't ready for this. God damn it, we weren't ready for this, and God damn it, I'm supposed to be stronger than this. So I went back and talked with Kubler-Ross. She said denial, anger, bargaining, depression, accept. But I cut her off before she could say acceptance and filled the gap with remembrance and a fistful of, God damn it, I miss my dead friend. I miss my dead friend. But I'm still fumbling over the words. See, I'm still spitting out blood from Shakespeare. I'm so cut and bruised, but I managed some syllables about you through this broken teeth. And I know you would be in my corner on this one anyway. I can still hear you laughing in my head about a line that I wrote about Vivian Lee dancing with Isaac Newton to Purple Rain. It's a place that I go when things get too heavy. And I talked to your mom. She said she finally brought herself to go through all your things. She seems like us, and that she's got all of these words, and she's not quite sure what they mean. So I had coffee with my friend Jared the other morning. He's the one who met me at stage right, looked me in the eyes and told me, man, just be aware that this poem is never going to be good enough for you. So this is not a poem anymore. This is a series of love letters that I scribbled on the pages of a notebook with "I am so sorry" written on the cover. And I wish that you were here to read it. I read the other day that every breath that you take is filled with the ruins of Caesar's last breath and every other breath in history. And honestly, I have no idea if that's true. But I take a second every day to fill my lungs with Newton and Marlowe and you and me. And remind myself that the fault, dear Aaron, my dear Aaron, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings, and that everything that is will cease to be. See, I short all my fragments. I still feel empty. So if I ever find my way to California, I'm going to stand by where they buried you. I'm going to put some wild daylilies next to your grave and hope that the rain keeps them alive this time. But until then, this is for you. This is all for you. I've been watching dead dogs on projector screens, and I'm not sure what to do with it either.